Hey, allow me to introduce you to the Force USA C10 All-In-One Trainer. And when I say all-in-one, I truly mean it. First off, it's a 2x2 upright, and out front here, you have the power rack. This is where you're gonna be doing your barbell movements, barbell squats, barbell bench press, standing barbell shoulder press, anything like that. Taking a step further into it, we have the functional trainer. So on each of these uprights, you have your cable attachment. The really fascinating, innovative thing about these cables is they are aircraft grade, which means they are rated for 2,000 pounds. 34 attachment sites along the vertical. And the innovative, new, crazy, awesome thing about this is there's 200 degrees of movement. And that means with a simple push of this button, you can go all the way up or come all the way in or play on any of the one in between. Then moving in, we have the Smith machine. So this is a 35-pound knurled bar. That is the main three components. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into what else this has to offer. At the top, we have our pull-up and chin-up station. All comes with a knurling. And then right below it, if you're not ready for pull-ups or chin-ups, here is your resistance band attachment to have assisted pull-ups or chin-ups. High cable pulleys. These individually are 2-to-1 ratio. If you connect them, that's a 1-to-1 ratio. In the back, you have your storage area for all your attachments, any of your cables, and then on each side, you have the placard that shows you exercises and muscle groups. If you don't want that placard, the really cool thing is it's magnetic, so you can just peel it off and store it somewhere else. There are 15 different attachments that come with the C10. Some of the power rack attachments are, you're gonna have the J-clips. They have the longer backing to protect your upright as well as roller. If you don't like those, you can get the standard ones. You have the crash bars, AKA safety bars as well. And there is the ability to add a landmine attachment down at the bottom. So you see here below the weight plate placards are going to be your dual weight stacks. Each one goes up to 220 pounds. It's gonna be pin selector, so you just pop it in and out, and there you go. And then in the middle, you have your dual low pulley cables. Again, that's gonna be a 2-to-1 ratio individually, or combined, it's gonna be the 1-to-1 ratio. And then last but not least, on the outside of the weight plate stacks is going to be where you store your weight plates for your barbell movements and your Smith movements. Here you have your Smith machine, all the different catches, and when you're finished, you store it up at the top, and the Smith is rated for 772 pounds. Let's dive a little deeper into the functional trainer aspect. So as like I said, you're gonna pull the pin out, there's a knurled handle to move it up and down on the upright. Once you secure it in place, the height you want, then you can adjust this horizontally. So if you wanna do wide range of motion, maybe cable flies, or you wanna come all the way in and do something close in. You have that 200 degrees of movement and everything in between, up and down, all around for the functional trainer, which there's nothing else like this on the market. This is top of the line innovative. Now, as I've said, the functional trainer comes with 15 different attachments, and there are some upgrade options available. And some of these upgrade options are gonna be your jammer arms. So you can put them to do shoulder press or deadlifts, right? The jammer arms are gonna just extend your ability to have more movements and strength training options. You can also get a dip station. You can get the foot plate that's gonna attach here, which we're gonna go into for your horizontal leg press, your horizontal hack squat. You can also get the leg developer. The leg developer is the attachment for the bench that's going to allow you to do cable leg extensions and cable leg curls. You also can get the preacher curl attachment that slides into the bench. And lastly, you can get the sliding bench. So the sliding bench is what's going to be here to connect to those low cable pulleys that allows you to do the horizontal leg press, the leg curls, those features. And the sliding bench also locks into place. So if you don't want it to be a sliding bench, you can use it as a normal bench. And we're gonna get into that and show you all the bells and whistles that has to offer. This is the sliding bench I was talking to you about that you can upgrade with the C10. It's got wheels at the one end, handle here, so it's easily ability to move around. Right here you have the open space, so you can do the leg developer or preacher curl attachment. With this pin, you lock it in. Down here are the guide rods. so that you can connect the cable to your leg developer to be able to do cable leg extensions and leg curls. There's a pin over here, very similar to this one. You just pull it out, and then that's how you can slide it around. And then when you're ready to lock it in place, find your hole, lock it in, and then it is a regular bench. So let me wheel it forward and show you how to use the horizontal hack squat. So it comes with two different sets of cable. You have the red and the green. The red are for people who are tall, and the green are gonna be for probably 5, 6 and below. You're gonna attach these to the low cable pulley, and then we're gonna attach it to the bench. I've already slid in the foot plate. It's the same kind of attachment. You just have the screw and unscrew, and then you can pick which setting you want and how deep you want to squat. Let's set this up for the hack squat. So first thing you're going to do is unlock the bench and slide it all the way forward. And then you're going to lock it into place. From here, you're going to connect the cables to each side. After you extend the cables, you're going to bring the bench out until the cables are taut, as you can see. Then you're going to extend the stability bar underneath. So you can see here that it's marked with laser etching. This says red and this says green. Since I'm taller, I'm going to be using the red cables and connect it to the red setting. It's locked in. From there, you're just going to adjust it so the stability bar is flush in the middle of that foot plate, and we're ready to do a hack squat. Now that the bench is set up, we have to set this diamond steel plate for position. So I want to have a deeper squat, so I want it a little more out. So you're going to unscrew it, and you can have it come in or out depending on the depth, and then tighten it down. And then underneath here is how you adjust the angle of the plate depending on where you want it. Go ahead and set that. Now we're set. Now we choose a weight, and we get in and let's do a hack squat. I set it to 100 pounds on each side. Since we're using both cables, that's gonna make it a 1-to-1 ratio, so I'm gonna be lifting 100 pounds. For all my girlies out there, for all my females, make sure your hair is up because you don't want it to dangle and get caught in the sliding bench. All right, here we go. Get adjusted, nice and tight, feet on the foot plate, and here we go. This is the horizontal hack squat. If you want to go deeper, you can bring and adjust that steel foot plate out. You can also do one leg at a time if you want to focus on unilateral training and single leg stability and strength. It's so smooth. This is great for people, like I said, if you don't like having weight on your shoulders, back problems, neck problems, anything like that. Like this really, like when I said this is an all-in-one trainer, I meant it, because now you can do hack squats. How crazy innovative is this? I love it. It feels great. All right, so now I have to show you how to do the leg press. Let's change this to a leg press. First, we're gonna remove these shoulder pads. To do that, you reach underneath and you're going to press and release the button. Right there, push it, and it pops and slides right out. Then we're going to, this pad's gonna come up. Release, pull it out, bring it up. You have, again, the wide range of selections. Pick the one that works for you and tighten it down. Now we're set up for the leg press. Let's leg press. Just as smooth. Isn't that awesome? The innovation of this. You can do single leg. That's heavy on one leg. This is gonna allow you to do so much more in your home gym space with the C10. Like what other piece of equipment has the power rack, has a leg press, has a hack squat, has a Smith machine, has a functional trainer with 200 degrees of motion? None. Next, after the leg press, you can do some seated calf raises. You can do both at the same time. Let's bring it from high to low and show you how to do a leg exercise. Cable deadlifts. Possibilities are endless. You can even just then go into a press. The also cool thing about this is we can do some dumbbell strict curls. So I'm going to pivot it so it's kind of at an angle, support my elbows in the back of my arms, my triceps, and use it so I could do some really strict curls so I don't swing, I don't cheat, and I'm supported. My back is supported. The Force USA C10. You have the half power rack, you have the functional trainer, you have the Smith machine, you have a horizontal leg press, leg curl. You can get all kinds of add-ons and upgrades. Like, this truly is an all-in-one machine. Check it out. I highly recommend it. It's going to be perfect for your home gym space if you want to be able to do everything. Force USA.